Well, my alarm didn't wake me up this morning, but a telephone scammer did. So I guess that means the universe has my back. Speaking of India, that reminds me to do my meditation. Dishwashing meditation, shower meditation, coffee meditation. Okay, now that I've finished all my meditation, I'm ready to go wake up baby and try to get him to school today. Gunnar doesn't seem to be ready to get up. You ever see those shows like The Strictest Parents in the World? You ever seen those shows where the kids won't get out of bed, so they like pull the covers off, throw cold water on them, douse them with the fire extinguisher, banging pots together, you name it. None of that would work with Gunnar. I have to be very gentle with him. If I were to be forceful like that, it would send him into a shutdown. And then absolutely nothing would get done. And I know this from experience. So as frustrating as it is, as much as I feel like yelling and screaming at him, get out of bed! I have to get a grip. Like, I have to be patient. I have to keep control, and I have to be gentle about it. While I wait for him to get up, I'm gonna get started on my hand washing. That roast chicken from last night is now being repurposed as a delicious chicken avocado sandwich for Gunnar's lunch.
Mom,
please, just a small rinse.
I don't want to shoot shit up my nose right now.
Gunnar, the doctors all told you need to do it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay, you can do it while watching the video?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, tilt your head back. Your head has to go back. Okay, and then forward. I'm really not satisfied with that doctor consult yesterday, and I'm not the kind of mom that takes him to doctors very often. The last time he's had antibiotics was like 9 years ago. Basically, I only take him in usually if it's like when he couldn't see, the ocular migraine, or like if he had an accident. Other than that, he hasn't been treated for anything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the kind of mom that's always like, give him this med, give him that med. But I'm really concerned. It's been 2 weeks. No, I want to steam you now. What are you going to do? What do you want to do?
Fucking hell.
Come, let me you can listen to the video.
It's in my girlfriend. Stop being sick. Fuck's sakes.
Okay, he did rinse his nose, but he's not being super cooperative. It's like, it took a long time to get him to do that, and now I want him to steam. Because I think he'll feel better and he'll have a better day that way, and also because I want to like clear out his nose. But it's like after each thing there's like this long period in between before the next thing, you know? So then there'll be the steaming, and there'll be more time again before the shoes, and there'll be more time before we get out the door. But if he gets to school at all, that will be good. Finish my hand washing, you know, so I'm not wasting my time completely. I'm starting to feel concerned also because there's a limit to my energy, and usually like I'm fine when I wake up, and within 2 hours it starts to really like tank like that, and then I could sort of struggle through more things, but I start to feel like I have pain all over. So I want him to get this done because I got stuff I got to do, and my batteries are going to drain. I want one of those like wringers like they used to use in the old days when they'd wash their clothes by hand. You know, like with the rolls, and then you crank it and you send your clothes through and it wrings out all the water. That's what I really want. That's what I need. I need a wringer. The neighbor's screaming in Arabic. What happened? Maybe somebody lost a soccer game. He's a big soccer fan. Sometimes he wakes me up at 5 in the morning screaming because there's a soccer match on TV. Gunnar, I think maybe Morocco lost a soccer match. The neighbor's upset. He's been kind of messed up since his girlfriend left him. I used to hear a lot of other kinds of noises when she was there with him, and they seemed pretty happy, and then I heard a lot of fighting. And then I guess eventually she left. And now I hear a lot of soccer and a lot of yelling about the soccer. Okay, I set up my bone broth from the roasted chicken. Put that on high. I'm gonna leave it cooking for about 6 hours. Okay, Gunnar, your steaming is ready. Let's go. Just come sit here. Come sit here, put the towel over your head. Let's go. It's hot now. Look, the steam's coming off. You're gonna lose the steam. Yeah, you just breathe in the steam. Don't burn yourself. Okay, good. Yeah, get it all up in your sinuses. Make sure you're breathing it in, not just sending it out into the room. Okay, this is the one I got in Paris. Here, take it. Take it. Please, take it. Okay, 1 spray in each nostril. Don't touch the tip. You want to keep it clean. Yeah, just 1 little shot, 1 little spray. Okay, good. So now everything's nice and open and humidified and cleaned out, a little bit of disinfected. How do you feel? Is it a bit better? Hope so. Kenny, the shoes. Gunnar, I don't want to have to stand here. You getting it done? Okay. See? He's really screaming. He's really hollering. It's gotta be soccer. Clapping plus screaming. Well, what? I don't have cable. Okay, your shoes must be on, right? Great. Okay, then let's go. Come on. Gunny, let's go. Gunnar, we gotta go. Gunny, let's go now, okay? You coming? Let's go! Get off the couch! Please, Gunnar, I've got stuff to do, and you need to be there. You cannot sit on the couch every day. Okay, thank you. And he is in school today! Hallelujah! You guys have been asking me how my mom is doing. Well, you're gonna get your update today because I'm about to go in and see her. These days what I like to do with my mom is show up during meal times because it's not so easy to have a conversation with her and it's just kind of awkward. So I like to show up during the meal time so that I can help feed her, and it kind of gives me something to do while I'm there. Plus I feel like I'm more useful to the staff. And then other than that, I just kind of take her for a little walk. Oh yes, they're having lunch. Perfect. Hey, Mom. Mom's sleepy. Mommy, everybody's asking about you, how you're doing. Look who's here. Oh. Mommy, look who's here. Look, it's me. It's Sonja. Mama, ja. Ich bin die Sonja. Schau, öffne die Augen. Warum bist du so müde?
Ja, also es ist so, dass ich muss jetzt die Sonnenreimen, die Badengärten.
Chili today. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah, if you don't want it, I'm gonna eat it. Here, you want to try it? Here it is. It's right here. Let me open up. It's your food. Come on. Oh, there you go. Look how good it is. It's very tasty, isn't it? Straight from Mexico. Just hanging out here with my mom. She's got her lunch. It's a chili. I'm just helping her eat it. She won't open her eyes today. She didn't even see my face yet. She eats very slowly. She's got it. She's working on it, you know. Working on the, just kind of hamstering it, you know, like eating little bits of it. So we can't rush it. It takes a long time to feed her. That's why I like to be here for meals, you know. Because then I can help with that. Mommy, are you gonna open your eyes?
9.
9? Aber warum nicht? Warum machst du die Augen nicht auf?
Einfach, I'm in the fight of.
Yeah? Are you just tired? But you don't get to see my face if you don't open your eyes.
Ja. The job is it. Weg, to weg.
There you go. She opened. Oops! She's surprised because she has her eyes closed. She's surprised when I touch her. Her hair is still very soft. She's my soft mousy. Surprised. She didn't see it coming. When I can't come? Well, I'm here now. Are you still working on that chili? Okay.
And I didn't name what I wanted.
You didn't have what you want? They didn't have what you wanted? Is that why you didn't eat the lunch? What did you want? What did you want for lunch? You had something else in mind?
No, yes, three cinnamon buns.
3 cinnamon buns?
Oh, no.
No? I don't think so.
I don't know. John?
Here's your water, Mom. Here's your water. Lunch is over. I can't believe that's been an hour already. It just flew by like nothing. Möchtest du ein bisschen rumlaufen? Hm?
Hinterkind.
Kommst du mit mir?
Hinterkind kann.
Möchtest du ein bisschen Spaziergang machen?
Nein.
Nein? Look at this gorgeous hair. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at her hair. It's so beautiful. Thick blonde hair. Oh, this is luxury hair. I think I'll make you a little braid or something. Look at this hair. Can you believe? And it grew so much. Oh my gosh, look at that gorgeous hair that she has. Isn't this amazing? It's so blonde and it's so soft, silky, gorgeous hair. Look at that. Oma Barbie. Ja, das ist richtig. Ja, aufstanden.
Das ist mir aber wirklich, das ist mir mehr, wo ich gehen kann. Und das ist mir
What's going on? You have not a very good balance today, Mom.
I don't know,
A bit wobbly, huh?
Und da drinnen Sachen.
What's going on?
Ja.
Are they giving you sherry here?
Gut.
Yeah.
Aha, no, hast gar keine Toure.
Nein. Ja.
Ich habe die schönste der Rose, ihre Rede, Zicke, ist gedacht, das ist meine. Aha.
So I was there for about an hour and a half. And as I was feeding my mom, a young nurse in training sat down with us and we were talking. And she has so much compassion, you know. She's not even a working nurse. She's still in training. She doesn't even have her license yet. But I think like a lot of people, they go into this field because they really have a heart for people and they really care and they want to help people who are suffering. And just as she talked about what it was like for her to be around people who were suffering, she had tears in her eyes. I mean, suffering or just actually old, you know, like on their way out. A lot of the people that are there, they don't really look like they're suffering. I don't think my mother's suffering. They're just getting old. They're nearing the end. They're fading. And this young nurse in training was, she said she felt sad. And I said to her, well, you know, somebody like my mother, she's not really suffering. She's deteriorating, but in her mind, like, she's not worried. You know, everything's okay. I think what's sadder is people who who are out there in the community who are suffering and who don't have anyone to help them and care for them and who are alone. To me, that's worse. And, you know, if you're at the end of your life and yeah, you're on your way out, but you're not like really suffering, you're just kind of fading out, but you have people around you who love you and who are caring for you and taking care of you and meeting your needs. That's, to me, that's less sad than someone who's out in the community and who's suffering deeply because they're alone and no one loves them and no one is helping them and no one is caring for them. To me, that's real suffering, is when you suffer alone. You know, the verse comes to mind where Jesus said, I was hungry and you fed me, I was naked and you clothed me, I was in prison and you visited me. And they said, when did we do this for you, O Lord? And he said, what you do for the least of your brothers, you do for me. Clearly, Jesus understood the suffering of being alone. And it was so important that he listed it right up there with feeding someone and clothing them. It's not only attending to these physical needs, but also to the emotional. So this nurse can help people a lot, you know, by being there for them. Even if she can't fix all their physical suffering, she can do some of that, but she can help them a lot with the emotional suffering by just being kind to them and showing them love. Do me a favor and say a little prayer for this nurse. I don't know what her name was, but God's gonna know who it is. Say a little prayer for her that God would bless her. I bribed Gunnar by telling him that I would pick him up from school. I have a little bit of time for myself before I pick Gunnar up. I have just enough time to go to the mall, pick up some rabbit food, maybe get myself a snack. Oh look, the mall is all Christmassy. Oh, and there's a tree too. I just went in here in Le Naturiste and I got Gunnar some chlorophyll for his sinus infection, which is what the lady recommended, and I wasn't gonna just take her word for it. I had to take a little break from the store and go and Google it and see what the research says, and indeed it says that chlorophyll can help you recover from sinus infections. So I got one, and of course I ended up getting the promotion, buy two get one free, so now I have a bag of 3 bottles of chlorophyll for Gunnar. I want the spinach and feta pastry. Let's hope they have it. That is so good. Food of the gods. Oh. Holiday treats. Okay, last stop on my list. Pet store. And they have the big one that I need. Oh, hi, baby. Oh, hello, baby bunny. That was a nice, relaxing shopping trip. Now I have to pick up Kurt Cobain from school. I've been sitting here in the car eating walnuts, and I'm totally exhausted. I mean, just for the record, I'm like, it's like, I just feel like pain everywhere, in my face, everywhere. And it's the weirdest kind of pain. It's like, it's everywhere, and it's like, it's not in the muscle, it's in the bones or something. It's hard to tell where it's coming from, but it's just like, it's like if you've been like infused with just pain everywhere. It feels like if you hadn't slept in 3 days. That's the kind of pain it is. It happens a lot. I just have to live with it. But I'm like really so exhausted. But I feel like I had a good day today. I feel like I had an easy day. I mean, just the fact that Gunnar went to school made my life so much easier today, even if it was only for part of the day. Oh, here he comes. Hi, baby.
Hi.
How did it go?
All right.
Yeah? How did you feel there?
I momentarily lost my keys.
Your keys, but you found them? But you didn't have trouble, like, coping today? You were okay at school? You went to class?
I just felt kind of sick at the end there.
Well, I'm proud of you. You got through it. My chicken broth is, oh, it's certainly ready. Probably cooking actually way too long. I look, it overflowed, but because I wasn't here for so long. But yeah, it's done. I'm going to strain it. Remember when I said this morning, if my neighbor's yelling like that, there's got to be a soccer game with Morocco? I was right. Morocco was having a game today. And they won. It's like I don't even have to check the news to see when Morocco's having a soccer game. All I have to do is listen to the wall and just listen to what my neighbor's up to. I hear my neighbor yelling and clapping and I know right away. Okay, well, my day is not over, but I'm going to have to end the video here. Otherwise, I'm going to be up super late editing and rendering and posting. So, yeah, I still have stuff to do with Aaron and whatever else. But I'm going to end it here, but I just want to show you what I'm making for dinner. Pork tenderloin roast. Those little pork tenderloins I get from Costco. And this one is Asian style. In the next little while, I'm going to be marinating more pork tenderloins. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my recipe, show you how I do it, so you can try it out too, which is a really convenient way to have dinner ready very quickly, because then you just marinate the thing and you just pop it in the oven. It basically cooks itself. I like to cut up zucchini and just put it in the marinade and put it in the oven with the pork roast, and it all sort of cooks together. Yes?
I got something to show you.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Vlogmas. What's up?
I'll show you something.
I know, but just hold on one second. Let me just wrap up my video. So again, thanks for your support on Patreon. And Gunnar, you just have to wait a few minutes. So yeah, guys, thanks so much. I always love to see you in the... You just have to be patient, Gunnar. Patience. So that's it. Thank you so much. And thanks for joining me in the chat. And thanks for listening to me. And I'll see you next time.